Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Because our time is now. Because the champ is here.
È una strip, sì, quest'amore è uno strip, il mio cuore è un freezer, freezer suona a letto col killer, thriller, like a virgin, virgin, questa pilla del curly, alla Britney, è il diavolo di una perché, ma che stupida voglia che ho. Quella stupida voglia, metto la gonna più corta che ho e vado fuori di me. I don't know, all I need is love, all I need is love, all I need is love, all I need is love. Ma che stupida voglia che ho, ma donna che sono, nessuno mi può giudicare, ti fidi di me, che stupido uomo. Cowboy, il mio cuore è il suo sex toy, è il mio bad boy, Madonna è il suo playboy, è una Barbie, a 600 cavalli, io so Bigol, è il mio personal Jesus.
Collaborate and listen. I sit back with my pound of bacon. Quick to the point, 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 to the point. Yo, I don't know. I'm killing your brain like a pound of bacon.
I swear to God, I switched this off. I am so annoyed. I got everything sorted out before the show. I removed a bunch of redeems. And I literally deleted this from the system. And it's still doing bacon. I understand. Mark triggered it. So it wouldn't go off. Because my cat's like a pound of bacon. Will it ever stop? Welcome, by the way, people, to whatever this stream is going to be. Rain is here, lurking in the background. You're barely audible, Rain. Outdone by Vanilla Ice. Hello. We'll do a big reveal in a minute. Sorry, we have to wait for this nonsense to stop because I have no control over it, which is why I removed it. Or evidently didn't remove it. I mean, Ice Bacon is a sonic delight, it must be said, but there's a time and a place for it. And the time was not 1 minute and 40 seconds ago. But it's over. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome. Oh, Christ.
It's bullshit, I did not hit her. I did
So this is going to go very, very well. Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, the happiest of time zones to you. I, as ever, for those of you who are here regularly, am the inimitable Michael, aka Idle Michael. That's written down there at the bottom. The mysterious voice from above is Rain. There you go. Hello, mysterious voice from above. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You are, you are indeed in this stream. Not entirely sure how happy you are to be.
I'm doing great. To be clear, the energy I'm bringing is someone who's done a lot of math. Uh, I don't know if you're all familiar with the concept of trigonometry, but I've been enjoying that immensely.
We can barely hear Rain. Apparently, hang on. Let me see if I can.
Bump me up.
I don't know how to. Can I do settings in?
Yeah, if you right click me in Discord,
Yes.
you'll get a little volume slider.
Give Rain a volume slider. Dun, 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 dun.
You can bump me up to like 200. It's fine.
Well, I can mute you.
Perfect.
I guess it's just in messages. There we go. Remove friend. We don't want that. We don't want to invite you to a server. We don't want profile. Can I just right click on? There's noise suppression. We don't want that.
Where are you getting all these settings?
On Discord. This is highly professional.
In the call,
In the call.
right? You can right click on
Oh!
the multiplied icon.
Okay, you are now at 200. Please test for the lovely people at home.
Test, test, test. 1 2 1 2. I am here. I promise I'm here. Sad trombone noise redeemed.
Okay.
Is it fine? Better.
Better. There you go.
Better. If
So
nothing else, I'll just I'll just put my face into the microphone.
no, I think we're good. There we go. Much
Okay.
better. We have a much better from chat, so there we go. That's all good. Marvelous. They're fine now. Two better almost. Spontamatite. Welcome. For those of you who are new here, hello. I'm Michael. I am the visible part at this point in moment of Wayfinder Games. The invisible part is Rain, who you can now hear.
Hello.
There you go. God, that's almost too much.
Yeah, you might get a lot of me, but the stream's getting the right amount.
Yeah, the stream's getting the right amount, and that's what we need. The perfect 100% amount of Rain. But what are we here to do, Rain? What are we here to do?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I think we're here to play a tabletop game.
A tabletop game of our own devisement and delight.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a thing. Hang on, let's say some things. That's very rude to refer to people as. Let's say hi to some people in chat. So first of all, I am Switzer. Welcome. Any problems with Achille Lauro will be left at the door. Marky Mark, of course, is here. Hey, it's Haley. Beautiful, lovely regulars of mine. Tan is here as well. Thank you so much. Psych Mac. It was motherfucker. There was me trying not to say the MF word, and I've done it in the first 9 minutes, so that's gone well. Blaze Graham, lovely to see you. Honey Fox, Psych Mac, thank you so much for being here. The splendid Emma. Oh, bugger, we've got a raid coming in as well from Chef Samros. Welcome. Here he is. He is here. Kitchen Raid. MFers. Hi, for everybody from Chef Samros's channel. Hope you are doing okay. Nights, guys. Lovely to see you. Mealy Bones, hello. I know you didn't come in with the raid, but it's lovely to have you here. Chef Samros, how was your show today? What delights did you get up to? What lovely things did you cook? What did you create? I was lazy. We got takeout. because I'm panicking about going to UK Games Expo in like a day and a half. A Goan prawn curry. Powerful. Too powerful, almost. Chef Samros is a very good follow, by the way, because Chef Samros is a very good chef and a very good person. So there you go. All right. We are here, my good friends, to play a game. A game of Rain's devisement, my development. Oh, bloody hell. Emma, thank you very much for the gifted subs as well. Thank you. We will eventually get on with showing you what we got. So let's push this button here. Let's wild go. Michael Ananina. There you go. Look at that. Yos, thank you for the sub as well. Oh, God, this is going to start a hype train in a minute. Oh, crap. That's fine. We'll deal with that as it comes to it. Welcome, my beautiful friends, to Blaseball, the card game, the video game. No, not really, but it's the digital implementation that we use to test everything. So it's very, very good. Munificence rains from the sky, thanks to Emma. Emma, I have no idea how you have so much money, but there you go. I will appreciate
What's your
it.
profanity?
Thank you very much. So yeah, this is it. Me and it we made a game, and it's very good and lovely. And you're about to experience it for your very own selves, which is totally terrifying.
Well, for your very own selves, sort of. By proxy, through the eyes of Michael. If you're wondering what this is screentop.gg, which David, the developer of, has been so nice in letting us use for
testing the bejesus out of this thing.
For testing the absolute guts out of this thing. Whenever we're playing it on this, just so you know, we're gonna take things a little slow today. We're gonna keep it chill. We'll explain what we're doing so that you can follow along with how this game works.
So we have had a whole bunch of people on the GameFound page asking a little bit about, hey, is there any chance we could see the game in motion? It's just like, you can play the game. It's just like, yeah, we're lazy and we would like to see somebody else play it. So who better than its parents? Myself and Rain. By the way, folks, this is, as you would expect, a respectful stream. So don't be an asshat, and we'll all get along fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I feel like Hackatee Dog. Just innocent, man.
Oh, I see. Yes.
There was very big Hackatee Dog vibes. Play a game myself, the temerity of it all. D in the chat does say I did call him a motherfucker already. I mean, true. So...
He doesn't have a clue what's going on.
Thanks, Emma.
Michael, you poor sweet thing. You don't have a thought behind those eyes, do you? Sweet boy.
The thing is, I don't think Rain can hear any of these redeems going off, so...
No, I just have to sit patiently as the wave file finishes off. Whatever it's doing.
Are you, like, can you see anything on like, the files? Or is it just, like, you're just...
Oh, I mean, I can see when something gets redeemed in chat.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but that's as much context as I get for anything that's going on orally on your stream right now.
Oh, this one's going to be absolute hell. Anyway, for those of you who are unaware, Blaseball the card game is currently on GameFound.com and is currently kicking 17 different kinds of ass. Rain, how much are we on at the minute?
Oh, right now?
Right now.
I'm glad you asked because I do have it open. We are on 35,471 pounds. We've just crossed 1,100 backers.
Holy damn, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. Which means we are
yes, thank you, I guess.
Just about 2,500 away from the last of the booster pack card editions.
So yeah, the last of the booster pack card editions, which would be 2 more special cards.
And then after that, we have a goal to get those booster packs some holographic foiling, which I think everybody wants. Oh, sorry. There's a bebe occurring.
There was a bebe. It's literally, it's literally like a half second of this year's Eurovision from Romania going "Hola mi bebe,"
and then it's gone. Yeah,
and then
perfect.
It's gone. Flowers Chaos in the chat says that's a whole lot of money. It is a whole lot of money, and we're going to be spending it all.
We're going to be spending it on a game, which we are required to make.
Yes, which we have contractually obliged. We have entered into this contractual obligation with you, the people, the good people of the internet, we could go off and buy a house, but we're not going to, because we're good, honest, upstanding members of the tabletop gaming community. And it's all good. D says, I will not accept. I will accept nothing less than holofoil ultra rares. Well, tough ass, because we're not doing any rares in the game. You can have holos though, and that would be great.
Yeah.
All right.
We will let you pretend.
Do we have a command for the link? What do you think, Yos? Exclamation point Blaseball will bring you straight there. There you go. So exclamation point Blaseball gives you the link to the campaign. And it will be super good. No Soul says, hopefully you don't spend it all. Hopefully you make a little profit. I mean, if we can keep the doors open and make more content, that's the aim. Like, we want to be able to just make more of this stuff, which you're about to watch.
Yeah.
Dee's going to trade the cards to kids on the playground and tell them that they are rare Pokemons. That's because you're an evil boy. All right. Love the way the playmat looks. Thank you very much. So this is like 99% what the final playmat's going to look like. There's going to be a little bit of font changes, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple little tweaks, but it's mainly there. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Also, the real life version of this appeared on my table yesterday. And it looks very, very nice indeed. A little less blurry.
Do you have it to hand?
Of course I don't. That would involve some level of organisation. Okay. I have the old version to hand.
Yeah, show it off. Why not?
Look at that neoprene loveliness. Yeah,
it's good.
Ooh, see that? That is a high quality playmat.
Yeah, just hide the logos in the corners.
The old versions of the logos were all good. All right, back to the magical thing. See, we got buttons and everything around here. Blaze Graham was just tapped in. Oh, that might be Blaze Graham. If you're trying to do a link or something like that, it will not go in unless you are a VIP. You can whisper it to us, and we'll make decisions as to whether things will be allowed to be done or not. All right, so Blaseball the card game. There are 2 teams. There are the Auric All-Stars. That's who I'm going to be playing. On the opposite side of the tracks, the heels, like Billie Eilish would say, the bad guys, the Canis underdogs. That's who Rain is going to be playing. And we're going to see how this nonsense turns out, I guess.
Yeah.
We should know what we're up to.
Oh, I sure hope so. To start off with, our team cards get 3 vibe tokens each.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So that's what these little things are.
Yes. And we will each
get 5.
Draw a hand of 5 cards.
Cool. So, Rain, no stream sniping.
I'm not stream sniping. I have the chat window popped open into another chat. No spoilers from chat. Thank you.
Chat, if you want to spoil away, that's fine.
Please don't tell me if Michael has a gun bong card. I will not. I will not read it.
The secrets. Okay, so what we're looking for in our opening hand is generally a nice combination of players and specials. And you know what? We've got a nice combination of players and specials. Anything that's got writing at the top of it, that is going to be a player card. So voila. This is a very good one. This is a very bad one. This is a very cute one. Anything that does not have text at the top of it is a special card. So things like these ones. And we're going to play a couple of these out into these bottom positions here. So obviously I need to be playing somebody out to bat, or else this game is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So any cards that we play get played face down, like so. And I'm going to play out this one as well. Spoilers, it's got Royal Flush. Well done, Emma. Holding a jack of diamonds. My God, he's got pocket aces.
So while Michael was doing that, I have a player on my mind and a player on my outfield to throw a ball and potentially catch a ball, respectively.
Assuming I hit said ball.
Yeah, I'm doing no specials. No specials for me this turn.
No specials. All right. Okay, so here on the turn order, we've just done step 1, which is the player and special card selections. It went very smoothly, I think. That was quite good. So next we're going to do the reveal players bit. So anytime you see a little star next to things on your turn order, like reference, that's when you can reveal special cards. So I can't do it now because I'm not in control of play. Rain's in control of play because we need to see who's going to be chucking the ball first. So, Rain, who's up?
I reveal my pitcher. I play Alejandro Leaf, whose special ability is Caught by Vines, which means while this player is pitching, your base potential is always going to be 1 base, which is to say, no matter how hard you hit the ball, you can only ever move 1 spot around the bases.
Okay. Down the left-hand side of the card, you'll see that there are 3 stats, pitch, bat, and catch, and depending on what position you've played your player in, you will use the corresponding stat. So, of course, because Alejandro is pitching, surprise, surprise, Rain will be looking at the pitch stat. Because I cannot say no to a meme, play Mike Townsend.
Let's go.
Who is unassuming as heck. Who has the fantastic ability of anytime I roll a 1 when rolling with Mike Townsend, I can set that die to a 6. So he's either going to be an absolute disappointment or a credit to the team, nothing in between. And his stats across the board are 2s, and they kind of suck. His stats are so incredibly normal. Also, yeah, he's just like the most generic Blaseball player you've ever seen in your damn life. Also, by the way, you might know, like a lot of people haven't seen these cards close up. So all the cards have fancy ass flavor text on the bottom of them as well. And that is one of my favorites. I don't want to hear the fans say, Mike. I want to hear them say, Mike.
Yeah.
Taken from the classic Park It.
You can add your own vocal inflections there, which I really appreciate.
Mike. Also, Rain, I've just realised that I need to rewind time because I need to reveal my special card first.
Oh, okay. I'll allow it. I'll allow it this one time.
It's because I'm hosting. So I'm throwing out a special card. This is Good Vibes. It is a weather. So anytime I flip a player, target that player, and they gain a vibe token. So because that's a weather, that's going to move into the little weather position up there. And, I'm going to unveil Mike Townsend.
Oh, what a surprise.
What a surprise. So I get a vibe token, and that sits on there. Now, Rain, what do we use vibe tokens for?
I'm so glad you asked. Well, both of us have a team card, which is persistent throughout the course of the game, and they're both the same in terms of their abilities. The top one allows you to spend 1 vibe token from your team card to re-roll 1 or both of your dice whenever you're doing a little roll. Or you can spend 1 vibe token from any card that you control, which lets you add 1 to a specific dice roll. And that can be from any card. Also, cards can have their own vibe token abilities, such as...
Oh, no.
Tillman Henderson.
Get Tillman.
Tillman's ability is swipe left, spend 1 vibe token from this card, discard 1 card from your opponent's hand at random. But I'm going to hang on to that 5 token for now. I will not use that ability.
Because there are
just
reasons. There are reasons. Apparently, that guy owes ArchXL $50.
Oh.
You'll never get it off him. He's very dead.
He does not carry it.
He's like the Queen. He doesn't carry money.
Yep.
Tillman Henderson's Platinum Jubilee. We're all celebrating it here this weekend.
We're all celebrating Tillman Henderson's Jubilee. You are quite correct.
70 years on the Blaseball field. God bless him and all who reigns in him. We're going to buy a boat. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so with our players revealed and our specials revealed and all that good stuff, it's time for us to actually, throw a ball at each other and interact. So that is done by the magical power of dice rolling.
Correct. We are entering the pitching and batting phase. This is the pitching phase, which means I'm in control. There's even a handy little reference on the side of the card that tells me this player rolls with pitch.
Okay.
So I will roll these dice. I have rolled a 6 and a 2, which is an 8. Plus the pitching value of my Alejandro Leaf gives me a grand total of 12, which I'm going to mark in this here, what will be a D20 in the box.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a 12 to beat, please.
A spin down D20 at that.
Correct.
Okay, so I now need to roll my dice, which we shall over here. And depending on what the result of the roll is, different things are going to happen. Flowers Chaos asks, are incinerations in this game?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Because of course this is also a Q&A, so if you've got questions about anything, within reason,
Yeah.
What
things that we could reasonably answer.
Things that we could reasonably answer that will mean that I can keep the VOD up. If it gets sexual, then I won't be able to. All right. So, God, the game band are going to shout at us so much. The game band are going to shout at me so much. All right. So I need to roll the dice, and I'll be adding Mike's pitching modifier, batting modifier, which of course is 2 because he's average as heck. All right. Let the dice fall where they may. Oh, baby! So that's a 6.
Okay.
And that's a 1. But you will, of course, remember Mike's fantastic ability. Anytime he rolls a 1, he rolls a 6. So I'm going to right clack, and turn that into a 6. Which means, Rain,
Yep.
my good friend.
Yep.
I have rolled a 14. Depending on the result of the roll, one of 3 things happens. Number 1, if I had rolled less and decided to stick with rolling less, I would take a strike. Nice and simple. If I roll exactly the same as Rain, I take a ball. We take one of these little tokens here. And if you get up to 4th ball, that would be an automatic walk to first base. However, as I have rolled higher, I have a choice to either take a ball if I want to, or I can attempt to run. And do you know what? I'm going to.
You're going to try and run?
I'm going to try and run. So I have to tilt my little card to show which base that I'm able to get to. But as I'm in control, I can do stuff now. I'm actually going to spend Mike's vibe token.
Uh-huh.
Because, of course, with my team ability, I can do a +1 from any card I control. And I'm going to turn this into a 15.
That's exciting.
Which means that I now have the potential to run not 1, not 2, but 3 bases.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, I am going to do a little math here.
Chat is excited. Chat is primed and ready.
So, in this situation, let me explain to you what the catcher has to decide on.
Mm-hmm.
In the run or catch phase. The optional catching phase means that if I try and catch and I fail, then Mike Townsend's base potential is going to increase by 1. However, if I don't try and catch, then Mike Townsend just gets to go to the base listed. However, if I do successfully catch, then Mike's immediately out. And I think, given the abilities of my players on the board, I think it's worth trying to catch, because no matter what, old Mike Townsend only gets to run 1 base anyway.
No!
Thanks to Alejandro Leaf.
Curse your abilities. Curse your knowing the rules of the game and how this whole entire thing works.
Unbelievable that I would do that to you. I will try and catch you. I have a 15 to beat. With a +6 means I need to be rolling at 10 or higher.
Yeah, Tillman is Tillman is a great catcher. So
Tillman is not going to do it with a 7. However,
no shit human being, but a great catcher.
7 + 6 is 13, which is not 15.
No.
However, I am going to try and re-roll this one using my team's ability, Scrappy Perseverance. Spend 1 vibe from my team card, re-roll 1 or both of the dice. I'm going to try rolling this 1 again.
No, re-roll the 6.
The 1 re-rolls into a 1.
You got.
I think I'm gonna cut my losses.
No, dude, you got plenty of tokens. Go for it. Go for it.
No,
Don't freak out.
absolutely not.
All right.
I do not catch Mike.
So, ordinarily, because Rain failed the catch, I would normally be able to get to run an extra base. So Mike Townsend, in his first appearance, would have absolutely slammed a homer on his first hit.
Yep.
However, because of Alejandro's ability, Mike merely gets to move to first base, which, let's face it, for Mike Townsend, is something of an achievement. So
we love to see it.
We do love to see it. And that is the end of a turn. So now we've got to do a little bit of cleanup, and then we'll go through some questions from Le Chat, and we'll see how we go. So what do we need to do, Rain?
We go through the pitching discard phase and then the batting discard phase, which is to say, on my side of the field, if I had a special card, if I have these players out, I can spend a vibe token to keep them in play.
Mm-hmm.
However, I can choose to discard them. And if I choose to discard them, and they have a vibe token on them, that vibe token moves to my team card. So at this point, I could use Tillman's ability right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just discard Tillman from the field and take that vibe token and pop it on my team card so that I have a nice little reroll.
Kind of amazed you didn't spend it to keep Alejandro in play. You know, he slows them down.
This is true, but I do want to show off all the players.
That's true. Okay.
Right, I will.
Hell out of it.
I will use Tillman's ability. Please discard the, let's say, middle card from your hand.
All right. So the middle card is the Ornate Barometer, which allows me to search the deck for a weather card. If there's 1 or more, I can target it, put it in my hand, shuffle my deck, and then I discard that. All right. Done.
Which is great because you have the weather card you already want, I presume.
Yeah. So we're all good. Okay.
On your side, you have to decide whether you're keeping your specials in play. Obviously, you don't have to pay for any players that are on bases.
Yeah, so Mike's
but you want to keep. Do you want to keep your weather?
So it's kind of a flat investment keeping the weather in there.
Yeah.
But I will do it. I'll spend a vibe token to keep good vibes in play. And then let's not move the entire board around, shall we, Michael? And then we draw back up to 5.
Yeah.
You can also get rid of cards from your... Oh, please hold. What do you think about things? Ponyo! All right, so also you can, if you want to, you can get rid of cards from your hand, which will also give you a vibe token, which is fantastic. Only the 1, though. No matter how many you get rid of, you'd only get 1. And then we draw back up to 5. So let's see what delights we get. Also, Ponyo, thank you very much for the follow. Also, Flowers Chaos, thank you for the follow. Also, I'm trying to see the name. The name is there. There we go. Greg Wasician, thank you for the follow. Just everybody, thank you for the follow. This is absolutely lovely. So, Mark fired off Redemption, which was the Think About Things, which is people get to ask me a question. But this is, I don't know if you missed being asked, but do you have a favourite character in the game so far? This is for both Rain and Michael and chat.
My favorite card is one that we haven't shown off yet. It's alt Jessica Telephone.
Okay, interesting.
Of the Tigers.
My favorite card. Like, okay, so are we talking about abilities, or are we talking about just the art? Because if we're talking about just the art,
I think it has to be a combined, everything combined.
Okay. Then, but there's one which the art I absolutely love, but then I also really, really like Mike Townsend as a card because it is just so. It's exactly what it needs to be. It's exactly what it needs to be, and I absolutely love it. Keita's favourite card is either the Forbidden Page or Redacted under NDA. Going to go back to do some questions, though. One moment. Okay. So, is this the first time Mike Townsend has overperformed? Yes. Is the game complete? Are there any rules changes or card changes planned before release? That comes from Dasilo Davi.
We're doing our last pass, I believe, on the rulebook and the card text.
Editor in chat, by the way, Marky Mark is our rulebook editor. We had a delightful meeting earlier today. That was very good. Art-wise, 99.9% there.
Yeah, we got a couple of extra little fun bits and pieces to tidy up, but yeah. And also, rules question: any limit to the number of times you can activate power? As long as you can pay for the powers to happen, you can do as much as you like on a single turn.
It's true.
And the total number of cards that come in the set are a deck of 24 Underdogs cards, a deck of 24 All-Stars cards, and then two 15 cards of boosters, which is 78, I think.
Yes, it is. Congratulations on the maths. I mean, at the minute, officially, it's 14 cards in each booster pack, but we're kind of assuming we're going to get the last thing.
Presuming we get across the line on that stretch goal.
Highly likely. All right. Let me see, who am I going to play out? Look at all these excellent players that the coach of this team, have.
Yeah, I very much relate to having great players in my hand right now.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to play this player. We're going to drop him in there, see how that goes. It's time to Dragoni. Are there any elements of Blaseball you wanted to include but couldn't?
Most of the elements that we didn't include in this one, I think we're going to try and find some way to include in future.
Yeah. Like, we talked a little bit about this on Inside of Blazeball last week, in that some of the hardest stuff to integrate into the game has been the baseball side of things. Surprise! Baseball's a weird freaking game, which I absolutely love. Like, Blaseball, the card game, I see it very much as a love letter to baseball as much as it is to Blaseball. But there's definitely some things I want to put in there. that will, when you manage to pull them off, will be absolutely amazing and fantastic. You know, stuff like double and triple plays would be, so good. So good. Incinerating a player with an umpire-shaped lighter stretch goal.
Yeah. Listen, if y'all want to burn your own cards at home, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, we're not doing Blaseball, the card game, the Legacy.
Yeah.
Needs more bunting. Bunting is coming.
Yeah, bunting. Yeah, we'll get there.
I love a bunt.
Yeah. All right. Here's who I'm playing. I'm playing Liquid Friend.
Everybody loves a look at that art.
Liquid Friend is one of my 2 captains. Ability Brewing. When I roll a 6, this card gains a vibe token, and I can spend 3 vibe tokens from Liquid Friend, and my team will gain 2 vibe tokens.
Mm-hmm. And that's not just when Liquid Friend is like doing an action or whatever. It's like any time Liquid Friend is on the field. So if you're batting and you've got Liquid Friend and they happen to be on a base, those 6s will still happen. Well, my
I'm
friend.
also revealing.
Oh, get out of here!
It's fine. It's just a nice one. Search your deck for a reaction card. If there's one or more, target one. Add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So I'm just gonna go for a little search through my deck here while you talk about who you have at bat.
Sounds good. Also, another fantastic piece of art from Emily L'Orange. Meanwhile, at bat, he said, pushing the right button. Sexton Wheeler comes in with psychic energy. So you'll see at the... Sorry. Just trying to make sure that the card stays still. You'll see there is a little vibe token symbol on all of the player cards and stuff as well. It says 0, which means the Sexton would normally come in with nothing. But, of course, as we have good vibes, Sexton will get a vibe token. He's going to be batting at a +3. But whenever you roll a pair of 5s or a 6 and a 4, so basically whenever you roll a 10, add 3 to your roll total for this roll only. So we may see some dice modification in the near future.
Shout out to the Wheel of Fortune. And in the outfield, it's Howell Franklin. Hoyle in the chat for Hoyle. Ability Determined Hoyle, which is a batting ability. So we can ignore it for now.
It's a good ability, though. It's like, holy crap, powerful.
It's pretty good.
But yeah.
Let's roll a dice. How about that?
Let's do that.
How do you feel about that?
I feel positive. I feel strong.
I feel very strong about this. 5 + 9 gets me to 14.
Rude.
I feel pretty good about 14.
Let's see, what else we got there? It's interesting you use the pre-Masoning names. Those are definitely less well known.
Interesting. Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser. So what, you're throwing a 14?
I am throwing a 14.
Like a coward? All right, that is not a 14.
That is a 10, my friend.
That is a 10. All right, so I'm going to spend one of my vibe tokens from my team card. And I'm just going to re-roll this 1. And hopefully it'll do better than the time you re-rolled your 1.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Oh! That's a 15, mate.
A 15 gets you a potential of 1.
So,
would you like to run?
Well, so I'm going to have a quick look at your catching ability of Hal Franklin, which is not amazing, it must be said. Yeah, I am going to. I'm gonna be a bit of a bully, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the vibe token that is on Sexton, and I'm going to turn that into a 16.
Yep.
Which increases my my base potential to 2.
Yep.
So the reason I've done that is because Rain can just let me run to second base, which means that Mike Townsend will also run 2 bases. They'll get to third. And it also means that unless Rain performs some sort of like absolute miracle and then also spends all of its tokens, which it ain't gonna do.
I'm gonna choose to let you run. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. All right, so Mike Townsend, 1, 2 bases. Sexton Wheeler, 1, 2 bases. Oh, look at this! Look at this! They're loading the bases, friends.
Excellent work. I'm going to, in my tidy up phase, spend 1 vibe token to keep Liquid Friend in play, but I will be discarding Hoyle.
Okay.
From my hand, I'm also going to... Oh, I should have used that card. Oops. I'm going to discard 1 card for an additional vibe token, and that is my cleanup phase. Michael, would you like to pay to keep your good vibes in play?
Do you know, I think I'm going to get rid.
Good call.
I'm going to get rid. Now, one thing. When you're the batting side, you only get to go through your deck once. Once you've got no more players available to you in either your deck or your hand, you basically play until you've got nobody left. You play all the way through to the bottom of your order. And then we switch sides, and then I become the defensive player. Rain would become the outfield, attacking player. Attacking player? Batting player. Sorry, I ended up watching some American football over the over the weekend, and it's confused my tiny brain. So, with that in mind, I need to draw a player. I'm not going to get rid of anything from my hand, but I need to draw a card.
Legally, we can't give our players attack and defense values, otherwise you would be able to play them in Yu-Gi-Oh!
And Magic.
And Magic.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Gathering. American football? You mean the thing that 17776 invented? Do you know what? I swear to God, if I had the opportunity to work on a game built around 17776, I would be there in a heartbeat.
You'd be on it, yeah.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to play out a little. I'm going to play out a little special card that the folks at home can have a look at, and we'll see if we play it. You don't have to play a special card if you put it out. Let's see, who shall we have? I mean, it kind of has to be, doesn't it? Kind of has to be. All right, I know Rain did. I know Rain didn't see that.
I didn't see that in the second it was face up on the field, and I took a good look at it.
Good look, you know what's coming. Well, the good thing is,
right. Liquid Friend's already here,
so
I've got nothing to happen on my phase.
Oh, what a surprise for us all. It is Richmond Harrison, everybody's favourite tiny axolotl in a mech, who bats like there's no tomorrow. So they come in with a vibe token, and when this player is targeted, you may spend a vibe token from this card. If you do, the player can't be targeted, and you have to bounce it to another player instead. You love to see it.
Which hopefully answers the question someone had about whenever things target cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's because targeting can have a little bounce around. You might be required to target something else.
It's true.
Even if a card says to target something specifically. If Richmond Harrison is your best friend, I will ask you to say that in chat. Thank you.
Who wouldn't love this Richmond? This Richmond is great. No Soul asks, was there an art direction you presented to the artist? You imply we have one artist. We have 7. Oh, did they just go ballistic? There was. I mean, you kind of pointed them in a direction and just let them fly, yeah?
Yeah, there was sort of a like a 1-sentence pitch.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I tried to give artists only the things that you would get from the website in most cases, unless
Yeah.
it was something really specific. So like Liquid Friend, I was like, okay, like coffee vibes and private investigation. How does that sound?
I mean, basically, I just want a French press the size of a baseball bat.
Yeah.
That would keep me going for a day. So I'd be very much here. Also, are we getting messages from Felix? Yes, we are.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Got distracted thinking about how good Liquid Friends art is. Here's some other art that's great. It's Pitching Machine, baby. Pitching Machine's ability is that
I hate this art so much.
They are reliable when your dice total is 5 or less. When rolling with Pitching Machine, you have to re-roll both the dice.
Hey,
for now.
Hey, Summonfish, would you be okay, like, not making Pitching Machine too viscerally attacking? And then Summonfish was just sort of like, how about I go in the complete opposite direction and just turn it into an absolute monster?
Listen, I think it's great.
It's exactly what it needs to be, but I'm still makes me feel sick.
So I've rolled my second 6 while Liquid Friend has been on the field. And that is a 15 to beat, please.
That's all right. I'm okay with that because Richmond bats at a +6.
Yeah, Richmond's good for it.
And loves it. All right, here we go. The big roll. Oh, I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. I can't be killed. That's a 17.
I will stop you. I promise you. Because I'm playing from my hand. At triggered ability.
Absolute piece.
I play Temporal Anomaly with the ability Multiverse Shift. After your opponent rolls dice, you may play this reaction. Ignore that result. Your opponent must reroll both dice. Discard this card. I'll take another roll from you.
I swear to God, I hope I roll a 12. Just to spite you. Readers, he did not roll another 12. He rolled a 6.
Yeah, a 6 plus 6, which is a 12 total.
Which is a 12 total, admittedly. But do you know what? I like Kenny Rogers' classic, and I mean classic, hit song, The Gambler. You've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Know when to walk away and know when to run. And this, my friend, is a know when to fold them. I'm going to take a strike.
Nice work.
Because I don't trust your rolling of dice.
That's fair.
Islands in the stream. Islands in this stream? In this economy? So, because I took the strike, basically Rain has to pitch again.
Correct. Question in the chat. There's so much art and headcanon around Blaseball. Did you feel nervous creating your own and not correctly rendering characters? Yeah, pretty much.
Would you where did I put that can of worms? And
yeah. But also, like, there's a couple of things that we wanted to do, like make sure we're like representationally important.
Yeah.
So if you've seen the Polygon article, for example, Kelvin drum solo in the card game is a wheelchair user, which I think is one of the various like headcanons in the community. Mm-hmm. So it was like, that's important to get in there. And there's certain other things that are like, okay, it's very important that this character is this way and stuff like that.
Also, I genuinely love that card, not only for its representation of Kelvin as a character, but because the whole feel of the card is perfect. Like, all of the stats are 4s, so it's like 4/4. The bouncing around. Oh, we have a raid coming in. Please hold. Alder Groves, thank you so much, Lee, for jumping in. Here Lee is here. Welcome lovely people who are coming with Aldegro's raid. It's a Lee raid. Let's go get hydrated. Hydrate everybody. I've moved on from the 7-Up to water, so it's all good. And Lily Radiator,
smart.
thank you very much for the follow. Beautiful. Divine. Do you realise this is the most people I've ever had on my channel? Thank you very much to every single one of you. That is super lovely. Sip while you suffer, guys. All right, back to this absolute nonsense. Lee, did you have a nice stream? I hope you had a fabulous stream. Were you learning more about black holes today?
Of course, you worthless hunk of fur. Books are the real treasures of the world.
Thanks, Aqua.
All right. The other question in the chat: are you able to play Temporal Anomaly if you already have a set? No. If you have to play a card from your hand and there's a card in the spot, there's nowhere for it to go. It's got to go somewhere.
It's got to go in an empty spot.
Yeah.
It's got to go in. Got to go into space.
I think it had moved away from the game cam. So let me recap what I did. I rolled a 1 and a 4. And then I spent a vibe for my team token to reroll the 1 into a 5, which means I have a 14 for you.
A 14 is achievable.
14 is very achievable.
14 is very achievable. Not when you roll a 5, though. 14, I think, is a lot more achievable. So I'm gonna go for the big reroll with my final vibe token, meaning that my supplies are feeling very terrible. Let's select both of these up and Jesus.
Oh boy. A 4 plus a 6 is a 10, I'm afraid.
That's a 10, so we're taking another strike. And Richmond Harrison, normally the hero of the hour, too sweet to be sour, this time becoming the villain of the piece. Aqua says the screen top mod looks lovely. That is entirely down to Rain's work. Rain terrifies me with its genius in all art spaces.
Thank you. And if you're wondering how you yourself can play on this screen top mod, well, I have good news for you. If you go to the GameFind page, you scroll down to our Discord link, you too can have access to the screen top mod so that you can play this game online. Your very self, perhaps with some of your friends.
Right now, with humans.
I'm going to roll one last time, hopefully.
Can you roll?
Oh, that's
slightly crappier.
Okay, so here's what's happened. I've rolled a 6. I have 3 vibe tokens on Liquid Friend. I'm now spending 3 vibe tokens from Liquid Friend to give 2 vibe tokens to my team.
No.
Which means I now have 5 rerolls. I'm going to use one of those rerolls to reroll this 2. That's double 6s with a +5 to pitch. I think a 17 will do me just fine.
So I need to roll an 11, or an 11 will get me a ball. A 12 will get me a run potential of 1. Yikes. Well, it's a 1 in 18 chances that's going to happen. No, it's not. It's a 3 in 36 chance, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, something like that. Do you know who would know? Emma in the chat, because Emma's a genius. Dazilo Davi says, I just had a thought. Since balls and strikes don't clear between outs, which of course they don't because this is Blaseball, not baseball, are you going to try and stack balls with a good hitter before taking a hit? That is a very, very good strategy, an excellent thing to do. Unfortunately, that does involve you being able to actually hit the ball, and Richmond apparently cannot hit for shit at the moment. So let's see whether there's going to be some positivity or some negativity in the All-Stars dugout. Holy! My friends. My friends.
Oh my goodness.
He's only gone and done it.
That is absolutely wild. So that's a 17.
That is a 17.
Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe you would do this.
You're never going to financially recover from this.
Unbelievable.
I I don't know if I should stack the ball because Liquid Friend is so good at pitching, and Rain does have a lot of tokens.
This is true.
And I know the pitching machine as a catcher only gets a +4. So you'd have to roll really well and spend a bunch of tokens. So it might be worth me going for it. All right, okay. I am spending the vibe token that came in on Richmond. And we're going to try and run first base, which would also get Mike home.
If I wanted to try and catch, I could spend vibe token to get there, but the maximum roll is a 16.
Also, you are looking to beat an 18.
Oh yeah, because I need to get to 19. Yeah, I'm going to let you run. As sad as that is, I'm happy that you've got the 2 strikes. I feel like I've sort of got a couple blows in. I'll allow you to make one home.
Friends in the chat, let it be known that on this day, Mike Townsend got home. Stunning work. Give me the yellow token. There you go. A run for the Townsend. First and third bases primed and ready. Thank you very much, Flowers. Thank you very much for redeeming the cheer. It's well deserved. I feel like a god.
It is well deserved. I feel like that was hard work for everyone involved.
I hope this is showing like how folks who are watching. Are you getting like a good vibe as to the back and forth, the play and things? I hope so because
fabulous secret power revealed to me.
Yeah, I also hope you are enjoying it as a spectator sport. All right, I have discarded my Liquid Friend. I've discarded my pitching machine, which moves 1 vibe token to my team. I'm discarding no cards from my hand, drawing up to 5. That's me, baby. Let's go.
All right,
I've got an exciting hand of cards.
I just want to have a quick look at my special cards. So I'm just going to bring it back in a hand again because I forgot what it is.
Yeah. Take a wee peek.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to leave that. We can leave that where it is. So that's all good. Do I want to get rid of someone just to? Yeah, I hate to do it. I'm going to get rid of everybody's good friend Dominic.
Yo.
Because
That's fair.
I need a
some
reroll.
backup.
I need something just in case. I feel naked without without at least one opportunity to reroll. So okay, that's all right. So now we're going to grab 3 more cards in our hand.
I've got my player on mind in the outfield. No special cards.
Oh, we'll see that happen in a bit. All right. So, who shall we play? How about this delightful fool? Okay, yeah, that's good.
Question: are the players locked to their respective teams? There are deck building rules because obviously there's some booster packs that give you 24 players in 24 different teams. And the way deck building works is you're allowed to have 7 players from outside of your team in your deck within the limit of stars. So
yeah, basically I think the vibe that you start with the team card and then you cut out the trash, get rid of the ones you don't want, and then bring in the ones that you do want. And then everything is golden.
Exactly. Which I believe we're going to open up the booster packs to everyone on Screen Top this weekend so that everyone can see all the cards. There won't be more team cards in this set, but anyway, I'm flipping Jalen Hot Dog Fingers.
Boo!
Let's go. Jalen has Glass Energy, is returned. Special ability Forbidden Flames. When you roll, add 6 and a 6 on the dice. When rolling with Jalen Hot Dog Fingers, target a player, discard that player from the field. That player must be replaced by its controlling coach from their hand. She's very powerful.
You don't know what you've done.
And listen, I've been rolling
Trash.
close to double sixes. So,
look, if you were playing this game well, there would be more outs on the board. At the minute, all I see is 2 strikes, 1 run.
Unbelievable.
Aldergrove says the character art is absolutely impeccable. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it's true. Across the board, it's freaking stunning. Okay. Stepping up to the plate.
Oh, yeah. It's York.
It's York, who is a 1-star player. York's not great, but it's all right. But when you flip them, search your deck for an item card. If there's one or more, target one and equip it to this player. Shuffle your deck. So, Rain, I have no idea how I search through the deck.
The easiest way to do it is Control-click to select all the cards. Press F to flip. And then with all the cards selected, if you press the square bracket open and closed buttons, you can like scroll through the cards, essentially. And then you can pull it out.
Well, we're gonna see all of these good friends later, but Rain knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, while I know which card you're equipping right there. What is the card you're equipping?
Oh,
after
please,
you've sorted out.
hold.
No, don't. Okay. There
Control
we go.
A. Oh no, that's control. That's control everything, isn't it?
Yeah. If you Control-click, it's the whole stack.
There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. So the card that I'm playing out is this beautiful card, the Gunblade Bat. Equip it to a player. Discard this item when a player is at bat or on the mound. Set the player's dice to double sixes. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to put it off to the side here.
I believe if you put it to this side of York.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's almost like you designed the interface.
It's almost like I set it up to be a certain way. In my outfield, I have Comfort Glover.
Comfort Glover? That's a name I've not heard in some time.
Spend 1 vibe from this card, roll a die. This player's pitch, bat, and catch become equal to that number. Which is essentially, you get to have a little 1 in 6 chance of having basically the most powerful card in the base set.
Or also 1 in 6 chance of having the absolute being locked into the absolute trashiest card.
Ones across the board, baby.
But
we'll see it. We'll see if we get there, huh?
We'll see if we get there. All right, throw a ball at my face.
I would love to. I would love to incinerate a player off the right now. Not with a roll like that, however.
You have got vibe tokens in your team card coming out of your ass. Just do a big reroll.
These are getting rerolled.
Yeah, roll even lower. Roll even worse. Yes.
My God. Okay. I'm just spending them to reroll. We're just rerolling these dice right now. Oh, that sucks so bad. That's an 11, and I hate having an 11 that you can have a 16. I need to spend another vibe token to reroll these. Sorry.
You need to protect yourself. You need to cover your ass.
I have rolled so badly. Oh, no, this is interesting. Because I could reroll that too. Get a 6. And
this is very optimistic.
Well, what I'm saying is I wouldn't have to deal with the Gunblade Bat, because when York Silk goes, the item goes with. I'm gonna go for it.
It's a
it would be funny if it happened.
Chance, and it did. Oh, do you know what, Ryan? Do you know what? If that was a 5, you could have spent the token and you could have turned it into a 6, but you didn't. It's a 4. It's almost the worst roll that you could do.
Listen. This is still a 15.
15's great.
Which which has hampered you.
15's fine.
Listen, I understand that some people in the chat are built different and would simply roll a 6 if needed.
Yeah, it's like odd strat, not rolling a 6.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm rolling a 10 anyway.
Yeah, 10 plus 4 gets you to 14, which is still a strike, but
still a strike. And as it would be the third strike on the scoreboard, York would be out of here. So hey, why don't we use this gunblade bat of ours and see what the hell happens? Let's turn that into a 6.
You can right click on that.
I can right click on it. Yeah, I know.
There
I
we
wanted to
go.
see if there was a button shortcut, but there ain't. Okay, so 6 plus 6 plus 4 is 16.
Let's go. All right.
Stunning
so that
work.
is a base potential of...
And Gunblade Bat is away out of here. It's not a massive base potential. It's only 1.
Mm-hmm.
But 16 is going to be tricky to beat, especially as comfort stats are 3s across the board.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you run.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well,
I don't know vibes for rerolls, you know.
Would it be possible to do?
It would be possible to do if I rolled a...
If you turned that into a 6.
A 5 or a 6 on Comfort Glover, and then rolling an 11 or a 12, yeah.
All right, Richmond gets to second. York runs to first. Sexton gets home.
If I hadn't spent all those vibes on rerolls, I might have given it a shot. But okay, Jalen gets discarded. I discard Comfort. That 5 token goes to my team card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to discard Fish Summer for a vibe.
I am going to discard McLaughlin Scorpler.
Whoa.
I know this is wild, getting rid of players, but it's something that I think is a good, like, having these is useful.
If you need the resources, you need the resources.
Yeah, especially as I do have a couple of runs on the board already, so I'm kind of happy with that.
Yeah.
Because normally at this point, it is literally 0 runs on the board, and I'm halfway through my deck, and everything's on fire. That's the traditional way that I play.
Why is this like this? Why have I got the cards in my hand that I have?
I'm gonna get rid of this special as well. The Bolt of Feedback.
You haven't found a player that you'd like to steal, huh?
Nah. All your players are trash, Rain.
Yeah, just real quick. Bolt of Feedback. When you flip this card, you target a player you control and target a player your opponent controls, and you swap those players around.
Which can be really, really cool. Okay.
Can be pretty useful, yeah.
Can be. Do you know what? It's time, I think, to bring out what can only be described as the inspiration. But you'll see who that is in a moment.
What?
You'll see. You'll see.
I'm very confused.
No
specials?
No specials. Reveal your batter, coward.
I flip Top Fox. Fox's ability is Rogue. Search your opponent's discard pile for an item card.
Piece of shit.
1 or more. Target 1. Equip that item to this player. And I think there is an item card that I'd like to take. That's right. I'm taking the gunblade bat for myself.
This is cowardly play. Cowardly play.
Top Fox has a gun. Let's go.
Well, do you know what? There's only one person who could really step up to the plate at this moment. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, please welcome to the stage Ayanna Dumpington.
Oh,
Ayanna, Queen of
Grab
Hearts.
those vibes.
Give me them 5 tokens. Friends, the moment that is Ayanna Dumpington.
That's a good call. I was about to say you should have kept that bolt of feedback so you could steal my top fox with the gunblade bat, but this is also very fine. This is a fine play.
This is going to be a battle of the giants, and then of course out in the outfield, Landry.
One Landry violence. Taken by lightning. When this card would be discarded, spend all vibes on Landry violence. Target player. That player gains vibes equal to the number of vibes spent. But also, that's just a handy little +3 if I ever need it. RIV.
Just in case. Rest in violence, indeed.
Let's set a pitch. I'm going to, for the first roll,
be a coward.
Yeah, we're gonna gunblade bat it immediately to turn that mediocre roll into something worth using. That is a 17.
Okay, 17 is acceptable.
It's doable for you.
He thinks.
2 strikes is a scary position to be in.
2 strikes is a scary position to be in. But you know who doesn't fade under pressure? The moment.
Okay. A 13.
That gets me halfway there. Right, all these vibe tokens I've been stacking up.
All 2 of them.
All 2 of them.
A 9 plus a 6 gets you to 15.
This is going... Okay, yeah, one more. Moment of glory.
It's always one more reroll.
It's Vegas, baby. Yes!
Oh, wow.
Do you see what I see?
I do see. It's an 11 plus a 6, which is 17.
Excuse me, Rain. It's an 11 plus a 6 plus a 1.
For 18.
For 18. No, do you know what? Even further. It's 19.
No way. All right.
It's 19. It's 19. It's big. That is a difference of 2.
Base potential of 2. There's no way I'm catching that. I'm going to let you run.
Coward.
Sorry, that doesn't technically happen yet. I'm racing ahead. I'm bouncing ahead.
Rewind.
Oh, sorry. I was discarding cards from my field. I was doing tidy up at the end of the run.
That's all right. Well, Richmond gets home. Another run is scored. The crowds go wild. York slides into third. Ayana, once again, the moment, gets into it. Like, it cost a lot. It cost a lot of tokens to get there, but a run is worth it, in my opinion. A run is worth it.
I am going to discard my top, and I'm going to spend 1 from Landry to keep Landry play. I'm going to discard Scratch.
Oh, Scratch, my beloved.
And I'm drawing 3 cards.
Where's your discard pile?
Over here. Up here.
I want to show the people Scratch, because look at that good friend. Look at that good friend. And also, magazine cover star.
Magazine cover stars, Scratch to lose.
Scratch to lose. I freaking love Scratch's art. It is so good.
Yeah, she's incredibly cute. All right,
I'm gonna get another card and see how further I can embarrass you.
Oh. I think this is the move. I think given what you got going on, this is the move.
I think I'm going to do this. Now, obviously, folks, this plays A hell of a lot quicker in real life when it's not two idiots on the internet shouting at each other.
You mean it plays faster whenever we don't literally read out every single card and narrate every single thing we're doing?
Yeah.
Weird. It's just strange how that works.
Who'd have thought? Yes. Yes, we're doing this. We're doing this.
All right.
Who dares come to me? Who dares throw a ball at me?
Well, you're gonna need to zoom in on this card while I read this text. Wyatt Mason.
My face.
Null energy, 0 star, 0 pitch, 0 bat, 0 catch. Ability, I'm Wyatt Mason. Spend 1 vibe token from this card. Target a Wyatt Mason. Swap the zones of this Wyatt Mason and that Wyatt Mason.
Why are you triggering a Masoning?
Well, I have this special card, you see.
You piece of crap.
And it is a weather. The weather's ability for the microphone is Wyatt's broadcast. All your opponent's players are treated as having the name Wyatt Mason instead of their printed name.
It's Wyatt time, baby!
It's time for Wyatt's.
All right, so on third base, Wyatt Mason. On second base, Wyatt Mason stepping up to bat. It's Wyatt Mason.
Ah.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to be horrible, but it's going to be interesting.
Perfect. I like this. I enjoy this.
Excuse me, though. A moment, if you please. Because this isn't just any Wyatt Mason. This is Captain Wyatt Mason.
Captain Wyatt Mason, here we go.
So, slide that into position. Comes with a vibe token. Delicious. You love to see it.
Yeah, and I personally, being that it is not my phase, I'm spending 1 vibe token from Wyatt Mason
Rude.
to target.
No.
To target. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Just don't.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Doing it. I'm doing it anyway. I'm spending my 1 vibe token to target this Wyatt Mason because a card once named Polka Dot Patterson is not treated as having the name Wyatt Mason.
You show Captain Wyatt Mason the respect that he deserves.
Well, unfortunately, Captain Polka Dot Patterson is now on my side of the field. Thank you.
And I'm rolling with zeros across the board.
Let's go. And actually, Polka Dot Patterson is a way better pitch than a bat. So.
True. Also, I think, folks, we're going to see our first out. So,
not if I roll like that. You're not.
Well, you never know. I could still roll double ones.
I'm gonna reroll both of those. Thank you very much.
Rain likes the security of a powerful roll.
I do, and that's gonna be a 9 + 4 is a 13, which is gonna be hard for you to get to. I'll be honest.
So what we didn't say is that Blaseball, the card game, is the first card game in the world that comes with non-Euclidean dice. So you will be able to roll 13. No, you will not be able to roll 13 on 2 dice. I mean, an 11, like an attempt was made.
A marvelous attempt. If you had some vibe tokens.
But sadly, that is a third strike. That is our first out. Take your card and shove it.
I will not be paying to keep the microphone in play. It will go away. I tell you what I am going to do, though.
What are you going to do, Rain?
I'm going to spend 1 vibe token from Landry Violence to keep Polka Dot Patterson on my side of the field. And then I'm discarding Landry Violence, which means that the vibe token on Landry Violence moves to a player I target. So Polka Dot Patterson's actually going to be rocking with 3 vibe tokens right now.
The absolute temerity of it.
Listen, just because I have the ability to bump up these players, you know?
The gall. The gumption.
I treat my cards with the respect they deserve.
Excuse me, I think you'll find you're treating my cards with the respect that they deserve. So.
What does the captain tag from the cap do? Well, there are certain cards that only target captain.
Yes.
So there's the captain's... Oh, I can't say that.
No.
That hasn't been revealed yet. Or no, sorry, is it? It did, right?
It has been revealed, yes.
Yeah. So there's the captain's jacket, which you equip only to a captain. That gives that captain an extra vibe and an additional +1 across the board. Dominic Marijuana targets captains. There's a couple of captain-specific cards. Plus, every team has to have 2 of them. Okay, I need to play someone in the outfield. Ooh. Oh, baby. Perfect.
This is either going to be like the most galaxy brain play,
do I know,
or absolute ignominy.
Oh, maybe you've played a different card, and that doesn't make sense to play.
Up to 2 captains. Yeah, you don't have to have 2 captains.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
you can
up to 2.
Yeah, nice to haves.
No, the captain's cap does not count as a captain for the 2 requirement.
Because it's just a thing.
Yeah,
it's just it's just an innocent hat.
you can make as many captains as you like. All right. I already have your player on the mind, so you get to flip an eye.
Screw you. Cannonball Sports.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So anytime during my phase, I can activate this ability, which adds 1 strike to the scorecard if I'm at bat, and gives me +1 stats across the board. So I could potentially, depending on how things go, be batting at +7.
Yeah, if you're willing to take those permanent strikes. All right.
Don't test me. Don't test me.
I've got Chorby Soul, which is very exciting to me. Let me read Chorby Soul's ability. Spend 1 vibe from this card, target a player. Chorby Soul's stats become equal to that player's current stats. So, if you beef up your Cannonball Sports, I might steal those stats. Those stats might be mine. Thank you.
Dasilo asks, can you do that between when you roll and when you calculate the result? I'm in control at that point, so yes, I can do that ability. Chorby Soul, Chorby Sing, Chorby re-enters the ring.
But first, Polka Dot Patterson rolls some dice. Badly, I'm going to spend 1 from my team card to reroll both. And I'm going to spend 1 from Polka Dot to reroll the 1, because Polka Dot's ability, you spend 1 vibe token from this card, reroll any one of your dice.
Love the art on that one. Big tentacly fan.
I'm going to do it again. Fine. Oh no. That's not good, is it?
I mean, it's not bad. It's 11. 11's not entirely horrible.
I think 11 gives you a chance. I'm going to spend 1 more vibe token from Polka Dot and reroll this 3. Unbelievable. That is a 12. That is a 12 total. I will lock in my 12. Thank you.
D in the chat asks, is there a mercy rule in Blaseball? There is, yes. So when the switch, the moment you outscore the first team, if it happens, the game ends immediately. So yeah, we wouldn't want to,
Yeah. On the website, no, there is no mercy rule. On the website, you play even if you're.
I'm just like, I honestly thought there'd be more outs. I wish all 9th innings were this good. I mean, like the idea was always that we wanted to emulate. Well, the original plan was we wanted to emulate an entire game, and this would be like the highlights. But there's already a game, Baseball Highlights 2045, so we can't really do that. which is a very good game, actually. I'm a big fan. All right. What am I at? 12?
Yeah, 12 versus 12.
No. I think you'll find out it's 8 versus 12.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 8 versus 12 is not going to do it.
Oh, that's going to be a strike. And please pitch again.
Oh, you have no vibe tokens.
I have no vibe tokens, no.
Mega Mind me, no vibe tokens. I'm going to spend one for my team to reroll both of those because that roll sucks. An 8 plus a 4 I'm much happier with. That's 12 still.
Crap. Come on, Cannonball. You can do this. Evidently, you cannot do this.
My God.
This is just gonna... Is this Cannonball just whiffing completely?
A 7 plus a 4 gets to 11. And I've basically no more resources to spend on it. So.
I mean, you've got Chorbies.
No. Don't.
No. Please spend the vibe token on Chorby.
Don't lead me astray.
All right, 11. That's a 10.
Yikes.
That's a 10. Cannibal Sports struck the hell out.
That's 2 odds, baby. Let's
That's
go.
terrible. I was not expecting that.
That's an upset. That's an upset right there.
That's sad times on the field. All right, okay. We're getting rid of this card from my freaking hand.
Yep. Take a vibe token.
We're getting a single vibe token. Because, see, that's the peril of not having a reroll. The sim hates me? Nah, the gods hate me.
This is what happens. I'm discarding Chorby. That gets a vibe token on my team card. I'm discarding this card. And
Arch Exceller's like, well, now I feel kind of bad for talking about outs. It's now, that's one of the things I really do love about the game is the sheer absolute mirrored chaos that can happen in like Blaseball on the site can also happen here. It's just like, hey, here's a player who's been doing really, really well recently, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh no, Cannibal, what happened?
oh boy.
Do you know what? Time for a hero.
I'm bringing a hero into the game too.
You can bring as many heroes as you like.
That's me. That's my side of the board set up.
All right, I'm good to go as well.
And if anyone very clever in the chat can tell me why my side of the board is looking so bad, we'll get there. Don't worry. But first, on the mind, Jessica Telephone, 5s across the board. Ability collect call. Once per turn, spend 1 vibe from your team, target a player. That player loses all vibes. Jessica Telephone gains vibes equal to the number of lost vibes.
And yes, folks, you will have noticed the complete lack of outfield players. A couple of folks in the chat has. Don't worry, there's a solution, but you'll see that in a moment.
It's a solution it's a solution I wish I didn't have to use.
Everybody's favorite, Workman Gloom.
Holy shit!
Workman Gloom. It's in their name, Workman. They do the good hard work. But they also get +1 bat for each player on base. I got 2 players on a base. So for the first time, we're going to use a couple of these fine modifier tokens to turn them into +5s.
You love to see it. I don't have a player in my hand, which has meant that my outfield is lying empty, which means we must engage in an emergency draw. I flip cards from the top of my deck until I find a player. They go into the outfield, no matter who they are or what their stats are. Any special cards revealed this way go straight to the discard pile. Let's see who I've got. Oh, good. It's Scratch to Lose with the big 2+2 to catch.
Well, if you had a 4, 5, or 6-star player in your hand, you could actually boost their stats. But we know that you've got absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nobody, yeah. But, I'm not going to let that get me down. I've got a Jessica mind. Rolling an A plus 5 is 13.
13.
Right. There we go.
Da-da-da. So Scratch is back in the deck because the pitching team, when they run out of cards, are allowed to reshuffle, like in like a deck building game or whatever. They're allowed to go through their deck again as many times as they like. It's only the batting team who are limited to only go through once. All right, 13. 13's good, but I'm hitting with a +5, so here's hoping.
Also a 13.
Also a 13. I'm going to take the ball.
Take the ball.
I'm taking that ball.
A 9. I'm not happy with. Vibe took my team.
I would not be happy with a 9. I wouldn't be happy with a 10 either.
I'm not happy with a 10 either. I will be re both of those for my last vibe token. Okay. A 15 to beat.
Okay. I mean, it's achievable. $12. Yeah. Now, I know you've got no vibe tokens left, so I'll take the strike and we will continue this little dance.
Yeah, but 1 strike and 2 outs is scarily close to 2 strikes, 2 outs. And when you're in that position, things are bad. Unfortunately, I will be rolling a 10 today.
Taking the ball.
This could be very good. This could be very bad. Oh my.
Like Judas Priest said, I'm taking the ball.
Michael also rolls a 10.
We're stacking it up. We're stacking that ball. We're taking Dasilo's advice from earlier.
I have rolled a 10 plus 5 is 15.
I have rolled a 13.
That's another strike, huh?
Reroll.
Unless you're gonna reroll the 3?
Rerolling the 3. I daren't look. No!
Okay.
Oh, full board, baby. 2 strikes, 2 outs. This is it. This is the moment.
Okay. Let's set this back down to 0.
Roll
We're
back.
rolling dice. Oh my god. Okay.
That's a 10.
That is a 10. A 10 to beat. A 10 to beat for you to keep on, to hold on to your side of the inning.
Come on, Workman. Come on, Gloom. You got this. In 3, 2, 1. Hit the button. Oh, like a champion.
There we go.
Workman Gloom.
That is a 15 versus 10. I think this is the first time this has happened, right?
This is our first home run.
That's a home run.
Potentially a home run. Because of course,
this is true.
This is catchable. Or is it? No, it's not catchable.
Not
not by
Scratch.
Scratch.
Not catchable for Scratch, which means I have to let you go.
You have to
let
let
you go unchallenged.
Send them home. Workman Gloom stepping up in the moment of pressure. York Silk gets home. Ayanna Dumpington, our captain, gets home. And York walks the bases, waving to the crowd, celebrating.
Workman, a round of applause for Workman.
Just
clap, 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 clap.
Just such plays. I've never played this well, ever in my life. This is wildness of the highest order.
I'm discarding this card, but I do need you to show it off for the art on screen, please.
Fuck you, Tillman. He's the worst.
Very important.
Good, bad, terrible Tillman. I am because I'm feeling pretty safe. I'm going to chuck Goodwin onto my discard pile in a bid to get a vibe token again. We all saw the power of the vibe tokens. We all saw them.
Yep.
We're going to grab a couple of extra cards out. Let's see who we get. Or in this case, or what we get. Okay, that's nice.
I'm going to discard a whole bunch of cards. It still only gets me 1 vibe token, but I do not want to be stuck without players again.
So that's pretty good.
What have we got? Ooh.
Do you know what? I think it's going to be this one.
Huh.
Emma says, Michael, are you suggesting that we should not doubt the vibe? Yes, please, Emma, don't doubt your vibe. Thank you very much. And if anybody else gets that reference, I pity you.
All right. Any specials for you?
Not at this point in time.
I hate that. I'm flipping Fish Summer. Fish Summer's ability, Blood in the Water while this player is pitching. When a strike is added to the scorecard, add an additional strike.
I mean, not that it matters, but that is such a horrible card.
It's a +5 is really why it's hanging out there. It's Hot Fish Summer.
It is Hot Fish
Summer. To finish
Summer.
the game out.
You wish.
Who've you got?
Everybody's favourite little froggy boy. Chorby Short is a bat out of balls until there are 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, that is...
You love it.
Yeah, so that happens, and then I have to flip a special, I'm afraid.
Oh, you...
I flip the Forbidden Page. Special ability, Incineration. When a player is flipped, you may flip this reaction, target that player, move that player and this card to the shadows. I'm so sorry, Chorby
My
Short.
boy!
Chorby Short.
My beautiful boy!
Bye.
My beautiful boy! So I have to replace him immediately.
Yeah. Player from hand.
So player from hand. I have 2 options.
That's bad. I was hoping you'd have less than that.
Because obviously if I had no players in hand, I'd have to emergency draw into it. I'm going to... chat. Do we want card A, which is this one? Or do we want...
getting strategy advice?
Or do we want card B, which is this one? Calico asks, is the Shadows just a name for the discard pile? All right. The Shadows is a special discard pile. So it's a joint discard pile that you can only access in certain ways. But basically, on the turnover, any cards that are in the shadows stay in the shadows as well. So you're kind of a bit stuck. Wow, it's kind of balanced across the board. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for B. Okay, we got... everybody step up for your queen.
Oh my goodness. A better batter than I incinerated. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Crabs up. Get them claws up, baby. I still can't believe that you killed my Chorby Short.
Listen, I wouldn't have if I'd have known that there was a Nagomi ready to just hop in. All right. So what is it? Is it 5v5?
It's 5v5. Yeah, flat
we
rolls.
Both have one.
We have one reroll each. The second game in the series would be called "What We Do in the Shadows." Yes.
But I only need to get you out once.
You need to get 1 strike to finish this off. Yeah.
That's an 11. I'm gonna spend the vibe token to reroll the 1. It's all or nothing.
14?
9 plus 5 gets me to 14.
14 is nice.
All right. So, with a +5, you got to roll.
I have to
9.
roll. I have to roll 9 or higher. Yes, a 9!
Unbelievable.
So that, my friends, is a ball. Nagomi is unstoppable and wanders gently as a cloud onto first base, waving at the fans as she passes. I live to fight another day.
Yeah, and now I have to think very, very carefully.
I'm just going to draw my new cards. I say my new cards. I've only got one card left in my pile.
I'm going to spend one from Landry to keep Fish Summer in play. And Landry's discard effect means that both of those 5 cards go to Fish Summer and not onto my team card. I'm also going to discard Todd Fox from my hand, which gets me 1 vibe onto my team card.
Mm-hmm.
Then I draw back up to a hand of 5. Oh my goodness. That's what I want. That's Jesus, not what I want. That's what I want. Let's go.
I am going. Like, Pengy Boss in the chat asking, can maximum Blaseball happen in this version? You are about to witness.
we are.
You're about to witness maximum Blaseball. This is it. Also, I realize it's getting a little bit darker. I need a light, but because I normally stream in the day, so it's like, all right, this is good. This is it, Rain. This is it.
I'm not playing a special card.
You're not playing a special, right? So we know that Fish Summer. Hey.
Fish Summer with the +5 is here. Thank you.
Emergency GI, aka Mike in the chat, aka one of the Jolly Boys traveling over to UK Games Expo with me.
Part of the
Jolly Fun bus.
the boat crew.
The Blaseball bus going from Belfast. It's going to be such a weird journey. All right, are you ready? In the words of Triple H, are you ready for maximum Blaseball?
I'm ready. Who is it?
Tiger Quitter.
Oh my goodness.
Who comes in with 1, 2, 3, 4 vibe tokens on them. And with those 4 vibe tokens, 1, whoop, no, wrong way. 2, 3, count it with me, children, 4. So they're batting at a 5.
Yeah, Taiga, to be clear, Taiga Quitter, strong bandages. This player gains 1 per vibe token on Taiga Quitter.
Rain.
Are you flipping a special card right there?
Rain, my friend. This maximum Blaseball is not over yet.
I hate to see it.
The crowd goes wild. Target a captain. This captain gains 2 vibe tokens. Discard this card.
Nagomi's got 2 vibes.
Yeah. Oh, what's going to happen?
Oh no. Oh no.
There's space in the special gap.
There sure is.
Roll change.
Of reverb.
Target 2 players you control. Swap the zones of those players. Discard this card.
Unbelievable.
So, Tiger, though powerful, though an absolute beast.
An absolute powerhouse.
We're just going to shift all of these back over here momentarily. Tiger is going to be replacing. Nagomi's walking back.
Nagomi's going back.
Tiger is stepping onto first base.
Beautiful.
With all those tokens.
With all those beautiful tokens.
Now, you'll note I have only 1 card left in my hand. I've got no more. I'll be honest, I've got no more players left. So this is.
Whoa. This is
going to be it. This is going to be it. This is going to be the heavy hitting, the extravaganza that we all came to see. Nagomi's back. And she's here to freaking wreck shit.
And I've got a pitching machine. Not very exciting. Not as exciting. If I had known there was some horse piss about to happen, I would have picked a different card.
Excuse me, I think you'll find the answer to that is quality play, or, as the chat would say, maximum Blaseball.
Yeah. At least a triple to get anyone home. A home ideally would get you 2 more runs here.
Yeah. And my highest score of all time.
Yeah. Nagomi's ability, just so people know, is Stronger Shell. Spend 1 vibe token from this card. Nagomi McDaniel gains 1/1/1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's not what it's what Maximum Blaseball the card game is.
Yeah, hey folks, I'm gonna have to spend my last team vibe token here.
On a 4? Oh, yeah. That's more like it.
Here we go. A 15 to beat, please.
15 to beat. Okay. Well, first of all, we're going to spend both of these tokens, which bumps up Nagomi by 2. So she's batting at a +7.
Yeah. I see where this is going.
I just need a decent roll.
No, you need a triple. Okay.
7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 4 is 15. If I spent every single token on Tiger, that would get me to a 15.
That'd get you the ball.
That would get me a ball.
I mean, if you want to stay in, you have to. And I'm out of rerolls.
Yeah, that's true. All right, okay, so we are spending literally everything on Tiger to take the ball.
Spending all the resources you have to take a ball. Love to see it. Okay.
This is it. Come on.
Oh. So that is a 7 plus a 5 is 12.
Oh, hang on. I've just got to murder a bot. Ban. Jeff Green, you've got better things to be doing than this. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna spend the 3 vibe tokens I have on the field. To get that from a 12 to a 15 again. So I'm rocking with the 15 after I've spent all of my resources as well.
All right, this is it. Probably the final roll of the game. That's a 12.
Thank you.
That's a 12.
If I may, that's a strike. And 3 strikes.
Means you're out of here.
3 outs is where we would turn over this game.
Yeah, because I don't think we're going to do another. I don't think we're going to do the second half of the game because we've been at it for 2 hours.
We've been really just taking a leisurely dander through this game.
But I think it's shown people like pretty well how the interactions happen. We showed off some nice combos. We showed off some really big moments. We showed off some absolute horror rolls.
I killed Chorby Short. There's many
rude.
Many great and exciting.
Penji Boss, thank you very much indeed for the follow. I appreciate that greatly. That is super, super lovely of you. But that, my friends, is Blaseball the card game. Jos, thank you very much indeed. It's much appreciated. Dasilo Davi. I get big Italian vibes. Dasilo Davi. I get big Italian vibes from you. I don't know if that's correct pronunciation. I don't know. We'll see. Lofty Inclination also giving the follow as well. Much appreciated. It is wonderful and lovely to have you as part of this ridiculous thing. It's a story, the name's origin, but it's not Italian. Ha ha ha. And Jos is going to drop a pledge tomorrow. Thank you very much. Mike, yeah, you'll see it in person over the weekend. Mike, you'll be sick of this game by the end of the weekend. You'll have seen it so much. So, anybody who is in the UK, I will be going over to UK Games Expo, as said earlier, on the Jolly Fun bus, where we'll be running a couple of demo tables of Blaseball the card game, the real life version. Real cards, real tokens, real dice, real excitement. And it's also, we'll be doing a virtual play over the weekend as well. So Rain's going to be running that. So Rain, do you want to give some details about how that rolls?
Yes, absolutely. So if you join this Discord link that I've given to Michael to put in the chat, if you take a little click into that, there's a little form to fill in the announcements channel. You fill that in. I let you into the server. You make an account on screentop.gg, and I give you a hookup for the game code, and you can then play the game to your heart's content in this interface, this very interface that we've been using.
This beautiful interface, which actually works pretty freaking well, I'm going to say.
It's pretty lovely. Shout out again to David at ScreenTop for letting it.
So David, who's the dev behind ScreenTop, is literally like it's a one-person show, and has been incredibly helpful and super lovely in allowing us to just completely storm into his servers and go, all right, can we do this thing? It's very silly.
But yeah, if you hop into the server, I'll get you access. And although you can play at any time, we're gonna set up that I'll do some matchmaking for people over there.
Yeah, Rain will be in chat doing things.
We will also be, and I believe this is true, opening up the deck building edition of the game on ScreenTop, which is to say that you'll be able to take a look at the cards in the booster pack, build decks, or play the drafting mode, of which we have rules for in the Discord server as well.
We do. Hang on, I'm going to...
If you don't want the spoilers, do not worry. They'll be hidden away in the bottom corner of ScreenTop, so you will not be able to look at them if you do not want spoiled on what the cards are there. If you want that.
I have now shown the entire audience. A, I'm blinding them, and B, also showing the entire audience that my desktop is Star Butterfly. So
beautiful.
There you go. What I was gonna do. Oh, it's fallen out of my head. I was gonna get something. Oh, that was it. Is this going to be on YouTube is this going to be on YouTube anywhere, anyone, or just a VOD? No, I will put it on YouTube. And what I was going to do was try and find the official YouTube Wayfinder channel, which is exactly one video on it, which is the How to Play. But yes, I will put this on there tomorrow. And I just gotta get the right thing. Dun, dun, dun. Your channel. And yeah, because it's literally got like 27 subs on it, it doesn't even have a custom URL or anything like that. So, Aqua, thank you very much, man. That's appreciated. Cheers, man.
Go subscribe. Go subscribe.
Go subscribe so we can like turn it into Blazeball like youtube.com/BlazeballTCG.
Let us.
That would help.
Yeah, let us monetize our YouTube channel. That's really get that Google AdSense money rolling.
Because we only need 4,000 viewing hours and all manner of absolute horrors. Okay, let me get out of full screen that, and we will see who is around to do a raid on Twitch. Of course, I have a Magic Stream Deck, which lets me do all that sort of good stuff. Do you know what? I'm going to be... Unless there's anybody in the chat who wants to suggest somebody to go raid, I'm going to suggest that we go raid a lovely friend of mine called Joe, who is currently playing Pizza Delivery Boy Who Saved the World. So unless anybody has any objections, and why would you? Such is life. So that'd be it. So... Well, you do you. Loserpalooza are lovely, but I always rate when I'm doing evenings. I'm always rating it at them. And Joe, to be honest, deserves the viewers, so it's all good. Cool. Have a lovely rest of your evening wherever you are. If you've already backed the campaign, thank you for being a part of our ridiculous adventure. If you haven't backed the campaign, you've still got until June the 9th to do it. And I'll do a little little thing that'll get you right where you need to go. Did we get any? Did we get any over the play? Oh, cripes!
Yeah,
We're over like over 1100. How did that happen? Oh,
yeah.
that's all good. All right. Stone Age Hero, thank you very much for the follow. Just as we were about to bail out. I personally stream Monday to Friday, 11:30 in the morning until about 1 or 1:30 most days. Obviously, things can be a bit weird over the next few days with UK Games Expo, but you know, let's say he's a variety streamer, and hey, you might even get to see some weird little future designs sometimes. Rain, do you want to do some shameless self-plugging?
My Twitter is at a risk of rain. If you want to listen to the music of my other Blaseball thing, which is a band I'm in with like 150 other people.
You got 10 seconds.
Go to the garages. Search for the garages. You got it.
It would be very, very good indeed. All right, have an awesome one. Rain, thanks for playing. And yeah, we'll see you on GameFound and back here again at some point. Bye!